to Lots in a Box, where you can find the supplies that you gather around your house for 5 different activities for your child to do in 1 week. So there'll be an activity on social emotional, there'll be one on literacy, one on math, one on art and sensory, and one on physical. And all you have to do is gather the materials, put them in this box, and you're set for a week. On Sunday night, I will post the supplies that you will need to gather into this box, as well as a short demo on what we will be doing that week, and you can just watch that and you'll be set to go. One thing that you do need in your box is an essential box, okay? So this has glue sticks, markers, pencils, you could put coloring crayons in there, scissors, okay? And also there's a deck of cards because we'll be doing a lot of counting games or recognizing numbers, so it's really nice and helpful just to have a deck of cards. But if you don't have a deck of cards, you can just write numbers 0 through 20 on a piece of construction paper and cut it up and just always leave it in that box. The nice thing about these activities is I use a lot of the same materials for different activities so that you're not running around the house gathering millions of things, but just a few essential things that we'll need for the activities. So like I said, if you can try to find a box that's about this size, okay, that would be great. So let's get started. The first activity we're going to do is called a memory turn taking. It's for social emotional. Okay, so what you're going to do is take out a few things in your box. So I have a whisk. It doesn't matter what it is. Scissors, just make it different. I have a glue stick. I have, say, a marker. And how about a cup? Okay, those are my items. So we're all going to look at them at the table and study what they are. Then I'm going to take my towel that was in my box, and I'm going to cover them up, okay? And then if I'm going first, I'm going to reach my hand under there and pull something away, okay, like that. And now you're going to try to figure out what I pulled away. So if your child is younger, I would start with maybe 2 items, and then as they get older, add in extra items. So just use the items that are in your box. Okay, and the great part about this is we can take turns and pass it from person to person, and we all get a turn to pull something out, and we all get a turn to guess. So that's our social emotional activity for the week. Then we have a literacy, and it's going to be name writing and a letter find. So you have a piece of paper that's in your box already, and I just it's pretty simple. I just did a little example for you. So I wrote my child's name, or you can have your child write your name, but you'll just want to spread the letters out a little bit, and then you just go over it with different colors. So no matter if you have markers, crayons, pencils, you're just going to go over it with a bunch of different rainbow colors. And then on the back, you're going to flip it over, and you have a pre-made letter find. So what I did was go from about A to H in the alphabet, and I just repeated those letters all over the place. So then I could just tell my child, we're looking for letter B today, so circle all the B's. So simple, 2 activities in 1. The next activity is a math activity, and it's called a coin picture. So again, you're going to need a piece of paper. Let me move my items. And then you have some coins that you collected around the house. So just any quarters, pennies, dimes, whatever you want. And I just put them in a little container. So what you're going to do is then you're going to need your deck of cards or your number cards that you made. And you're going to have your child pull one out, or you can give them one. And you'll want to take, if you have a deck, you want to take the queens and the jacks out, and that's all I'm getting when I'm pulling out. Here we go. I got number 9, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count out 9 coins. So my child's going to count out 9 coins, okay? So count out 9, and I'm going to lay them on my paper. So I got 9, okay? So I'm just going to kind of lay them next to each other however I want to lay them. And I'm going to take a marker, and I'm going to trace around however I laid them as best as you can. So this really works on fine motor too. Okay? And then you're going to take the coins away and make sure your child had counted out the correct number of coins. And then you can see I have that design left. And what you're going to ask your child to do is turn it into something. So what does that look like to me? It looks like it could be the top of a tree. So I'm just going to put a trunk on it. And now I have a tree. And then you give your child another card, and they can count out that many coins and turn it into something else. So very simple counting. And then another activity is going to be the physical. So you're going to have 2 cups that are in your box. Okay, so you want them to be kind of tall. so that the money doesn't fly out when you're coin tossing. You're just gonna take, for example, a penny, and you're gonna try to throw it in your partner's cup. And if you get it in and they catch it, they can keep the money, and then you can grab another coin and try to play back and forth. So you're just gonna play toss, and you're gonna try to catch it in these cups. The nice part about all these activities is that you can take them outside. So if it's a nice day, you can just bring your box outside and do the activities out there. Okay, so that's a simple activity. And remember, don't get too far apart at the beginning, kind of get close until that your kids get the hang of it and they're starting to catch the coins. And then you can get further apart. And then the last activity is you're gonna take everything out of this box you have and you're gonna turn it into a sensory table. So it's going to be water day, so you'll take it all out, you're gonna put water in, and I've collected a few items in my drawer upstairs. I got a spoon, some ladles. Here was my whisk that I can use. I collected a few, just 2 little bowls. Then you have your cups that you use for your penny game. And I also got some ocean animals. But what you can find is any toys that can be in water and put them in a bag. It doesn't matter because kids love playing with any toys that are in water. Okay, so I just picked ocean animals. So you're gonna wanna put your spoons, your ladles, your cups, your bowls, and I even got a pop bottle like this because kids love to pour things in. You could grab some funnels, whatever you want, and you turn it into a pouring station and a swimming station. So whatever they want to play with, if it's the toys or they're pouring, that's great. And then you have your towel that you use for your game to dry out your box and put everything back in and pop on the cover, and you're ready for the next day. There is lots in your box. Thanks for watching. Bye.